All right, Shalom. This is GmsLouisianaSaints coming at you again with a quick lesson. As always, we're gonna give all praises, glory, infinite honors to Yahweh. Double honor to the elders, apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. All right. And I know, like I said, we're gonna start this video off, and more or less, brothers in the camp, we was watching GMS Dallas, and you got your boy down there, Sarnetta. This is more or less not about him. This is about this guy that you can't really see on the screen right now. He's to the side instead of asking different various questions and semi scoffing away. And when you listen to Jake is more or less don't want to rule, man. And when it all boils down to Jake don't want to rule the kingdom of heaven. Jake has a problem with having slaves. All right, Jake has a problem with ruling over the enemies. Jake has a problem with the other people in the world not taking part in the kingdom of heaven, man, which is not going to happen. The kingdom of heaven, all right, is only for the Israelites. All right, only for the Israelites, man. And give me that Hosea. Start off the Hosea.
Man, now my God, I want to start with this
one. Go ahead. Hosea 4:6.
Oh, Salaki. I got one after that too. Oh, my bad. This Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My bad, bro. I ain't know the it says, my people, Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
Right. And see, you listen to this guy in this video, which is, the elders in the video and the different brothers in the video have done a very, excellent job of breaking down the times of old. Because they definitely went into that rape thing. They went into the rape issue. They went from the rape issue to various other topics, and everything. Even Sarnetta agreed. Even Sarnetta, in a lot of sense, agreed with the brothers in Dallas on a lot of topics, a lot of situations. But they had this one knucklehead, man. This one guy. Jake just don't get it. Jake, like I say, the problem with a lot of you so-called Negroes that come up to the elders and teachers and the apostles in these different various cities, you're soft, man. You do not want to rule. You do not want to rule, man. And the thing is, a lot of you, we in a sense of teaching, edifying. If you don't want to get it, you're gonna catch a missile, man. All right? We're in a time of getting it. You gotta get it. All right? Anybody have something real fast?
Come on.
I'll move on.
This Proverbs 14:6, it says, a scorner seeketh wisdom and findeth it not, but knowledge is easy unto him that had understanding.
Read it again.
Proverbs 14:6, a scorner seeketh wisdom and findeth it not, but knowledge is easy unto him that understandeth.
Yeah, knowledge is easy to him to understand it, man. All right, and Jay get all twisted like Elder Yashawama when they was going into it with this guy. This guy was more or less, he was all soft-hearted, getting all screwed up in the head on the rape issue, which he believes he looking at the Western understanding of the word rape. He looking at certain words for face value, man. All right, and that's a lot of you Jakes. A lot of you Jakes, you believe and look at the Bible for face value. You don't have no spirituality in it. You don't take into account of the how the things were in the East. All right, you don't take into account how this so-called white man has twisted and turned everything upside down, man. Even words. All right. Now before we continue, I wanted the brother Raya to get the definition of newspeak, man. Because you a lot of you Jakes, you don't understand what's going on, man. And all you caught up in your feelings, your emotions when you come up to the block. All right, you coming from a Christian standpoint with no research. We the guys that have paved the way through the apostles and the elders. Also, those men down to us have paved the way through research, through studying various, going through various things, man. Over the years, and you coming with no zero, not even the scriptures, man. You wrestle with these scriptures. You wrestle with the different understanding of things, man. You got it out.
God, this is the definition for newspeak on UrbanDictionary.com. In George Orwell's dystopia, 1984, newspeak was the corrupted/purged language everyone was supposed to speak according to the totalitarian dictatorship which ran everything. Words with subversive potential and those which had unclear meanings were eliminated, along with references to the past.
To the past, because you go and have a true understanding of news for one word, like the word rape, it'll have they have over 80 definitions for one word, man, to hide and to cover the true meaning of it, man. All right, and very other word like the word gay. The word gay doesn't mean what you think it means today. And I believe one of you brothers can correct. I think the word gay goes into happy, man.
A cigarette.
That's the other word. That's the FAG word.
Oh yeah. It called a bundle of sticks. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a pack of fucking cigarettes.
Yeah, gay is carefree.
Right. And various other things we can go into,
A conspiracy.
Yeah, conspiracy. And like I said, they give you a cluster of words to confuse. See, the so-called white man been on his job since the beginning. He's all about confusing you, Jakes. And you, Jakes, have fell under the hypnosis of this man. He has confused you. He has deceived you, lied, and various other things, and you believe the shit, man. But when you have men like us that come out and tell you that the things that he has been doing in the past and shine light on it, you want to buck up. You get mad, like this guy in this video, man. That guy had been having a rough time dealing with the brothers out there in Dallas, man, because he don't want to see it no other way. However, it's been taught to him, passed down from generation to generation, uncle, father, mother, grandmother, aunt. That's what he wanted to believe, man. All right, go ahead, Out.
Keep reading the definition.
Yeah. You got it.
I also got a precept too. Words with subversive potential and those which had unclear meanings were eliminated, along with references to the past. The attempt was to bring language and therefore thought into line with the wishes of the rulers. It is also used to refer to any instance of politically invented language put out through apparatuses of propaganda and social control or by spin doctors.
Spin doctors, man. All right? You got a lot of them out here, from the pastors, motivational speakers, so-called athletes, on down. These guys are spin doctors. They spin words, they spin events, they spin everything, man. Even those local news anchors, all the way up to the big boys up there with the C's, the N's and N's, man. All right, in the FOXs of the world. All right. Even these other various cats you see on the tube right here, man. Spin doctors. Go ahead.
Words like people trafficker, collateral damage, and downsizing are examples of real-world newspeak.
That should be it then, right? Yeah, go with your precept. I got one.
Hey, just to back up what you were saying about since Esau came into his little season, he's been on his job using his sword, which doesn't have to only go into a physical weapon, but can go into his philosophies, his ideologies, his medicines, and especially that forked tongue. like they say, the pen is mightier than the sword. And Esau's put out all this new speak terms and just playing with words and changing the original meanings and doing all that to get especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans mixed up to take you away from your power and look at the scriptures as the old way while he presents to you that new way, that new fruit, that new deception. But this is a 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth that they might be saved. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie.
Right. And a lot of you Jakes, like this guy, I don't know we could probably turn the volume up in a little bit, but I don't know what the guy actually saying right now. But earlier in the video, he's just all confused, man. He's on a strong delusion. Like I say, in a lot of the topics that were coming up, even the guy Sonetta, he was actually getting it. He understood. All right. And these different guys, they watch our videos, man. They watch our videos, they study us, man. Oh, I know where you're going, and I know what you're gonna go into. It ain't said we're gonna have slaves in the kingdom of heaven. We're gonna have slaves in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. We're gonna have sex in the kingdom of heaven. All right. We're gonna have children in the kingdom of heaven. And these are all topics that he came up against. All right, which don't coexist. It doesn't line. His thoughts doesn't line up with actually is in the scriptures, man. And I got one real fast on a guy like this. This is Jeremiah 5, and I'm gonna start at 3. It says, "O Lord, are not thine eyes upon truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have not refused to receive correction." And this guy, he has refused to receive correction. All right, they have not made their faces. But it said, my God, my bad. It said they have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return. Therefore, I say, surely these are a poor. They are foolish, for they know not the way of the Lord, nor the judgments of their power. And that's right, man. The judgment of our power is to put our enemies in slavery, man. And for Jake to go against that, you don't know the ways of the Most High. You don't know the God of the Bible, man, or the power of the Bible, which his name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. You do not know, you're not on the same time frame and frequency of the Most High, man. All right? And it goes on to say, excuse me, 5. It says, I will get me unto the great men, and will speak unto them, for they have known thy way of the Lord and the judgments of their power, but these have altogether broken the yoke and burst the bonds, man. All right. And those great men are starting with the elders apostles on down, man. These are the men that the Lord have gone to besides the rest of the house of Israel, man. All right. We the men that understand and go into the depths of these scriptures, the dark sayings and the dark perils of these scriptures, to break them down with grace. That's us, man. And we do it boldly. We confess the name of the Lord boldly. We confess our place, which is, our kingdom, man, and what's going to go on in our kingdom and how it's going to be ruled and how we're going to put strict laws and commandments on these heathen, man, which Jake has a problem with. And like I said, you niggas have a problem. You niggas have a problem with ruling, man. You don't have a ruling class mentality, man, which is sad. Seeing that you have always been on the bottom. Go ahead, y'all brothers have something to say? Because I'm like I said, I'm getting there with Jake, man.
I had another preset. Oh.
Y'all brothers run it,
You want to get the Jeremiah up? Jeremiah 2?
Yeah, that's what I had, unless you wanted to get it.
No, you got it up. I got another one.
Okay. This is Jeremiah chapter 2. I'll actually start at verse 13. For my people have committed 2 evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. Verse 14. Oh,
and them broken cisterns can't hold the water. Is what the truth, man. You got a bunch of what you hold in your cisterns is a bunch of dogma, a bunch of filth and deception, man. All right, that's what you hold. A lot of you Negroes, you Latinos and Native Americans, man. You don't hold true sound doctrine, a true water in them cisterns that you're supposed to have, man. Your shit is all broken down, holy roly, and it doesn't hold anything, man. You come into the word, you're supposed to have sound doctrine, all right? A substance, a vibe. You're supposed to hold weight, man. Go ahead.
Verse 14, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Go ahead, break it down, Go ahead.
Hey, what the elder brother's been going into. Hey, the majority of you jakes out here don't have a ruling class mentality. And if you don't want to, you want to be a king without a kingdom. And if you don't want to be a king or a ruler, what does that make you? A subject or a servant? A lot of you jakes out here like to shoo about being the top of the game. I got the most melanin. We go back to kings and queens. But when it comes down to it, like the elder brother's been going into, you don't want to rule over the heathens. You don't want to be a king and exercise authority. You want to have the image of power without having the power behind it. You want to be a high-class servant in another man's kingdom, as it says. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Hey, let me get it real fast. Because ruling, in order to rule, you gotta basically, you gotta do some things, man. You gotta get your hands dirty, man. You gotta call shots. All right. And you Negroes, man, when it get to on this level, you're scared to do this, man. All right. And this is one that comes to my mind. This is Psalms 49 and 5. It says, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing high praises on their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute. All right, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with feathers of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. His honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. You Negroes, the bulk of you, that makes your stomach turn, man. To hear that we're gonna actually bind a bunch of people up, that we're gonna execute judgment on a bunch of people, man. Like this guy, I wish you could put him in. I wish the, this particular frame, this particular frame of the picture can get him in the frame. The guy doesn't want to rule, man. A lot of you niggas come out there to the block. You don't want to rule, man. You can't see yourself over so-called white people. You've been so beat down, so plantation mind frame that you can't see yourself ruling. You can't see so-called Negroes ever getting out the mud, man. Ever coming out of the ghettos and slums and barrios of the world and actually ruling the planet Earth, man, in righteousness, man. A lot of you niggas got a black mind, man. You got a black, negative, dark-ass mind, man. Coons, Uncle Toms, man. Go ahead up.
You got it, Amawad. I'll go after you.
Yeah, I was just the key point in that scripture, it says, this honor have all his saints. It's an honor to bind the kings with chains, man. It tells you in Revelation 2:25, man, Yahweh Shah is going to give us power over the nations. That's something, that's a reward. The kingdom of heaven is a reward, but Jake is looking at it like it's a burden to rule. Jake bugged out, man. But this real quick, this is because you had just said something, right? This is Sirach 29 and 22. It says, better is the life of a poor man in a mean cottage than delicate fare in another man's house. And Jake wants to be high up in another man's kingdom. He wants to have the prestige and status of being somebody in America. He doesn't want to have his own. That's a horrible mind state to be in.
Jake wants to be a babied and a pampered king. He wants to have the illustrious image of, oh, I'm the man. Look at what I got. I'm driving. I got a nice house. But at the end of the day, who do you have to go through? Who do you have to go to? You have to go to get the job and get all those benefits. Your captor, the person ruling over you, which if you had a ruling class mentality, These nations, Esau should be coming to you for everything, and you should be laying the law and order on him. In order to be a ruler and a king, in order to rule over people, you got to have a superiority mindset. I'm better than these people, so I deserve to be in the position to rule over them. But a lot of you Jakes just can't seem to put two and two together. You, as the elder brother was saying earlier, and you Jakes can't fathom that everybody can't make it into this covenant, and be on the level of Israel in the kingdom. Jake, a lot of you Jakes out there want this equality, everybody to come together, hold hands and kiss each other. No, that's not what the scriptures say at all. And if you're in your right mindset, which these other nations, even though they're heathens, are in, you would, because look at these other nations. Hey, these Moabites think they got next. These Russians, Edomites think they got next. They aren't giving a second thought to you Jakes. They're seeing Esau and America fall down, and they're nipping at the heels to take over. You Jakes see Esau falling down in America, and you're trying to build back better, make America great again. Want Babylon to go back to the 90s or the early 2000s. It's despicable and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Talking about you coon niggas, man. You niggas even cry for America. You get a Sleepy Joe now. You niggas crying. You get Barack Hussein Obama. You niggas crying, man. All right. And you, like the brother said, you niggas actually want America to go back into this heyday, the good old days. Well, the good old days, you niggas was in slavery in the good old days. When that's what the Edomites talk about. they listen to their country music, drink their Bud Lights at their Chevy truck with the bed down with Lassie right there, and they talk about the good old days. The good old days is you niggas being in slavery, man. All right, and a lot of you niggas want to be back in slavery. You all continue in slavery, man. I had this one real quick, which you niggas, you're afraid of, man. You're afraid to rule. You're afraid to be on top. All right, well, this is going to happen in the kingdom of heaven right here. This is Isaiah 24:21. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, meaning it's going to happen. I'm going to read it again for you. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish, all right, punish the host of the high ones that are on high. All right. And who are that? That's the elite bankers, the elites. All right. And it says, and the kings of the earth, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. All right. That's another scripture showing you the kingdom of heaven. This punishment and these things are going to happen on the earth, man. Not in no clouds. All right. With gold gates and shit, man. All right. 22. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in prison. And after many days shall they be visited, man. All right. So these kings, these so-called Edomites, man, the so-called white people, they're gonna be gathered like prisoners in the pit. We're gonna put them in holes, man. They're gonna literally live in holes in the ground. All right. We're actually gonna rule over them. We're actually gonna get the forces of the Gentiles, which you simps, you soft-hearted niggas are scared to get, man. All right, we're gonna get the job done, which King Saul was supposed to do. We're gonna get the job all the way done and get the business clear, man. A lot of you niggas scared to get your blood. You scared to get what the scripture say?
Woe to them that hold back
from blood.
Yeah, woe to them who draw back their sword from blood, man. You niggas scared to get your blood, get blood in your goddamn sword. Get blood in your garment, man. All right? Niggas is scared to rule, man. Scared to we watch these niggas every weekend, scared to talk about the so-called white man. He's not even around. He's not even listening. And yet niggas in fear, man. Well, goddamn it, we want that same, we want to rule so we can have that same fear too.
God.
Got a quick one for you.
Yeah, break it down too, whatever you got. Because I got this other one.
This real milk scripture, but it's heavy. You either believe this or you don't. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 2. For thou, this is talking about Israel, for thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy power, and Yahweh have chosen thee to be a particular people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth. And that's plain and straightforward, man. Above all nations. We're not equal. We're not here to be friends with heathen. The Most High created us specifically to rule over them.
And to be better than them, man.
Yeah.
You so-called Negro men, you got to understand that you're better than Juan and training them. All right? The so-called white man. You better than Ishmael. All right? Leading them at the corner store. You're better than them, man. It doesn't hurt. It's just naturally what it is. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women, you got to understand that you're better than the other nations' women, without a shadow of a doubt. All right, you're more beautiful than them. You're more shapely than them. Even in the time of Egypt, the Egyptian women was complaining that you was more lively than the rest of them, which is true.
Which should make you hold yourself to a higher standard out here instead of being the biggest thoughts and whores and degenerates out here.
That's right, man. And like I always bring out this kind of like a reference. You know, you gotta, even you men, our men and our women, you gotta understand the reason why you watch car commercials and you see Toyota and Hyundai and Honda, they got commercials because they're promoting their product. When you sag your pants and got your ass hanging out, looking like a degenerate, your ass all out, titties all out, looking crazy, colored hair, you promoting like the Honda and the Hyundai and all that other shit. But why when you look at Lamborghini, Pagani, all right, supercars of the world, they don't have commercials because you know what you're getting. You supposed to hold yourself to a higher standard. Just like that, man. You supposed to look and sound, all right, more elegant. You supposed to have a mystique about you, man. But you don't. Like you look at this, you look at the average so-called Negro down here, man. You gotta even when they put them on TV, half you niggas, they gotta put subtitles out there to understand what you're saying, man. You know, Jake got his pants hanging off his ass. All right, Jake got hell over his goddamn head, looking and sounding crazy, man. That's why the world doesn't take you serious, man. The world doesn't take so-called Negroes that's in that mind frame serious, man. You know, you're in that Peter Pan syndrome. A lot of you women, you in that Nicki Minaj Barbie doll type of mind frame, man. Half your head shaved, all right, and mindless, man. You gotta bring it up. And that's what, like I said, in law, in call law, Yahweh Shem Shah, the Lord has allowed us to bring it up a level, man. You walk up in the spot, we think we better than them nations, man. Shit, we better than 2/3. All right? Because 2/3 don't want to bring it. 2/3 want to be here. They want to be in America. They want to be subject under the so-called white man and whoever else that's willing to rule over them, man. With that old plantation mind frame. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Or if I could say real quick, if you want to watch a movie about a ruling class mentality, watch that movie Brightburn. Here you have the Brandon B. He's from another planet, but he was raised by some Edomites to be a normal kid. But then when he started finding out he had powers, he started having visions of taking over the world. He was writing it down in his notebook. And then when he was talking to a counselor, because he had broken a girl's hand for disrespecting him, she asked him why he did that. And he said, I just feel better than everybody. I feel like they're beneath me. And you know what? They were. And they couldn't do anything about it. And that's the times we're coming into. And you've got to have that mentality. We're better than these people. And hey, once those powers hit and once the kingdom's established, it's going to be self-evident. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Not even a dog will be able to move his tongue against the nation of Israel.
And like we said before this video, man, either you going to get it now on this side or you still going to get it when you wake up with them Hebrew huggets, man. When you be brought back through some man's loins, all right, as a newborn baby, you going to still get it. But it's best that you get it now before you catch a goddamn missile, man. A lot of you niggas going to catch missiles out there, man. Catch a hot one. You know, I just watched the movie, from the brother, I just watched the movie Cell today. A lot of you going to catch some of that action, man. The first
God.
First 20 minutes of that movie, a lot of you niggas gonna catch that action, man. You know? Because you don't want to rule, man. The men that's on this screen, the men that's on the other screen, on the big screen right here, you know, those men want to rule, man. Right along with the elder apostles, right along with several other thousands and on top of thousands of men around the world want to rule, man. That's why we do what we do. All right? We have a ruling class mentality. All right? And like I said, everything has to be brought up to that level. You know? Y'all brothers, go ahead, man.
Con, I got something. Yeah, sovereignty on this side have became a lost art, especially when each stripped our people out of their crowns, of their power, man. All right, Jake never looked back to, regain that throne, man. They got men that's going after the thrones of, heavenly, man. That's why, we got an issue with Jake. We don't bid them Godspeed. All right, we don't, we let Jake basically be kings of whatever mind or rulership they in, man. Go ahead and be king of Babylon, man. All right, go ahead and get the money or whatever you thinking you want to be the king of the neighborhood. Go crown yourself, man. All right.
I got one for you. What you just said.
Yep, con. I got one after you.
This Lamentations 5:14.
I was there.
Yeah.
That's what I had. You got it. Go ahead.
It says the elders have ceased from the gate, the young men from their music. It says the joy of their hearts is ceased. Our dance is turned into mourning. The crown is fell from our head. Woe unto us that we have sinned.
Yeah, Jake, the music, that melody, all right, that heavenly melody have been stripped from Jake, man. And when he did that, all right, by putting him in captivity, most Jakes have forgotten that they was rulers, man. All right, they got ancient men who remember that they occupied thrones, man. All right, and that they had a sense of power at a time. Now, yeah, we did fall and come out of power, but there are men who are coming back to the throne, man. All right, that sultry was once laid down, but now they have picked up that heavenly melody again, man. All right, and have they understand the holy sound, and they have come back to it, man. All right, and again, our people don't want that. Our people don't seek sovereignty. They don't understand sovereignty. When you look at Jake walking around with his pants hanging off his ass, man. All right, Jake don't want dominion and rulership, man. All right, that's the thing. Fall off from Jake. You ask Jake what dominion is, Jake gonna look at you like you got 3 heads, man. All right, they are far gone from the throne. All right, that's why they got to come back through the loins of a man who's going to sit on the throne. See how simple that is? All right, y'all gotta be redone. But this second John 1:8, it says, look to yourselves that we lose not those things which we have wrought, but that we receive a full reward. So they got men who looking for full rewards, man. All right, they got Jake out here who looking for a momentary some bragging rights over there in the 6th wall, man. All right, Jake wants some bragging rights. He was the king of New Orleans for 6 months. Then the nigga killed him. All right. It says, that's the point. It says, look to yourself that we lose not those things which we have wrought. All right. And hey, we're trying to wrought the kingdom of heaven. All right. We're trying to wrought rulership, dominion, power. All right. We trying to get slaves, have slaves in the kingdom of heaven. But hey, again, we won't receive the full reward. You got it, right?
And see, this the guy right here, the brother that put him on the screen. This guy, you know, I know he don't, not watch right now because he's out there with the brothers, but a guy like this, you too big for that, man.
He's a momentary magnificent.
Yeah, he's too big for that, man. You should be you should definitely put yourself in the mind frame of the East, because he had a trouble thinking in the Eastern mind frame. He was thinking more or less in the modern Western mind frame, man. Over here, we had them all bugged out there, with Sarnetta, man. Which I earlier when I was watching the video, Sarnetta was getting it, understanding. He was actually trying to correct this guy in a sense, man, on a lot of situations. And you, like I said, this guy here and many other you are too goddamn big for that shit, man. You know? And I got one real fast. This is two of them in the same book. This is Revelations. Oh, this is my bad. I'm tripping. This is Daniel 7:18. It says, "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever," man. And what you think taking the kingdom is gonna come with? It's gonna come with cracking heads, man. It's gonna come with land with women. All right, getting the numbers of our kingdom back, getting the people that have perished on this side, bringing them back through sex, man. That's what he had a problem with too. They're gonna have children in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, Jake, don't understand. We're gonna be angelic. All right, we're gonna be able to be. We're gonna be like Superman. We're gonna be able to have spiritual powers and eat, drink, and procreate, man. Quote unquote, have sex. For those, to have sex, man. Our women gonna have the same thing, and our children are gonna have the same thing, man. All right, Jake thinking in this small worldly mind frame. All right, and this other one I had was kind of like the same thing almost in 27, verse 27. Excuse me. It says, "In the kingdom, in the dominion, in the greatness of the kingdom, under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints, which is us, man, of the Most High, which kingdom is a everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him." All right, and we believe that, man. Cold-heartedly, we believe that down to the T. That the Israelites, all right, the Israelites are going to rule the planet Earth. All right, we have next, man. We're going to rule the so-called white man, the so-called Arab, the so-called Chinese, Japanese, on down, man. East Indians, all right, the Japhetic people, on down, man. We're gonna take hold of this world and rule it in righteousness, man. All right, and you Jakes out there gotta believe that, man. You're not niggas, man. You're not you're not a person from the Fifth Ward in the Bronx. All right, from a lot of you niggas think you just from Watson, Compton, and shit like that. You are a special people, and you have the world to come. All right, you're gonna rule the world to come. We're talking about the near future right here, man. And these things are gonna be displayed and brought to us on earth. All right, the Lord's gonna clean up his people. Go ahead.
This real quick to back up what you just said. Jake has to believe this. This is Psalms 82. The point is in 8, but I'm gonna start at 6. It says, "I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are sons of the Most High." It says children here in the King James, but it's bun in the Hebrew. The Israelite man is a god. The Most High, he's the Most High God, which means what? There's gods under him, which are his sons, starting with Yahushua. It says, "Ye are gods, and all of you are sons of the Most High, but ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations." So we're going to inherit all these people, man. We're the gods of the earth. You got to believe that, Jay. You can't believe you're just like the elder said. You can't. I'm some nigga from the 5th ward, from the 9th ward. I'm a 7th ward hardhead. Jake has these weird titles in his mind. I have this degree. I went here, did that. Like, none of that matters. This whole place is about to be destroyed. We're going to have our own kingdom.
I got one in the back up. You can break it down. This is Psalms 2 and 8. It says, "Acts of me." All right, "Acts of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessel, man.
That's plain, man. That says a lot. First of all, it tells you that this earth is our inheritance. Everything here belongs to us. Secondly, it tells you we're going to have the heathen nations to till the earth. It tells you in Isaiah 60 and 61 that these heathen are going to build up our farms. They're going to build up our castles. They're going to pave the streets with gold. They're going to physically build the kingdom of heaven, which belongs to us, starting with Yahushua, and we're joint heirs. We're not equal with these people, man. There's nowhere in the scriptures are the heathen going to be side by side with Israel. They're going to be servants. That's what they were created to be. The Most High could have just made only Israelites and not made heathen. They have a purpose on the earth. Their purpose is to serve us.
Hey,
what's wrong with that?
Hey, Kaya, get inheritance, man. Let's get an understanding of what inheritance is. And Jake don't want his inheritance. Jake don't want what was given to us, man. All right? I tell you in Romans the 9th chapter, the 4th verse, that the glory of the king. Let me get it.
Come. Hey, real quick. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, this inheritance. It says the fact of receiving by hereditary succession, as that which is or may be inherited, make heir, appoint as heir. The act of inheriting. It says, put in possession. It says, it's got a lot of. It says, I had just got it on the online etymology, but our inheritance is of the Lord, man. Like Jake got a man. I'm gonna read that precept for you real quick. I'll get it done. This Deuteronomy 32 and 8, and it reads. It says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For Yahweh portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Break it down real fast, because I was getting this other one.
Con, and just to go into that inheritance, it goes into property, possession, inheritance. Like I said, the estate of the Lord is just what the Lord, he first and foremost, he inherited, Jacob inherited everything, and everything else was set around him. All right. That's why I say he was at the bounds of it, meaning what? He was put in the middle and everything was set around it. So that's why, like I said, all these other things was made to be a possession for Jake, even the whole earth, man. All right. It said, your brother could get that scripture where it say that everything that the sole of your foot touch is going to be yours, man. All right. Along with the heathens. All right. And all that's is part of the Lord's inheritance. All right. Which is Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. All right. What is Jacob? All right. When you go into Jacob, that's the 12 tribes of the sons of Israel. All right. So they're all going to be divided by lot according to their tribe. All right. Their portion, man. All right. One by one. You got it, all right?
What are you talking about?
Amawad, the sole of your foot. The whole earth.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, the whole earth is a possession or inheritance for Israel. And not only that, man, the Lord has a kingdom that's he said, I go and prepare a place for you. Like he said, as is and in my father's houses, many mansions, man. So it's gonna be, unthinkable the things that Israel as a whole gonna rule. All right, starting with the 12 tribes of Jacob, man. All right, you ain't find it out?
I think I got it.
You got it?
I think Joshua 1 verse 3, every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you as I said unto Moses.
Yeah. That's it, man. They got, I think they have another one as well. But yeah, that's the point, man.
I got
That's
one.
your, huh?
I got a good one too.
You got it?
Oh, go ahead, finish your point. You finish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I've given it to you. I say, as I say to Moses, and hey, and that's what the Most High intention is, man. It's His good pleasure to give us the kingdom of heaven. But the kingdom of heaven is far out. Nobody knows the measures of the kingdom of heaven. So the measurements lie with Yahweh, which he told us, you know, pretty much wherever we go, it's gonna be ours, man. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't desire? All right, who wouldn't desire immortality, eternity, and living? No sicknesses. All right, heathens for inheritance.
This guy.
Many wives. All right, riches above riches. All right, we're not gonna think about riches in the kingdom of heaven because it's gonna be infinite. Go ahead, you got it, bro.
Yeah, this is Psalms 105:5. It says, I'm gonna read down. It got some meat. It says, remember his marvelous works that has he done, his wonders and the judgments of his mouth. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, his children of Jacob, his chosen. He is the Lord our power. His judgments are in all the earth. He has remembered his covenant forever, the word of which he have commanded to 1,000 generations. Which it says, which covenant he has made with Abraham and his oath unto Isaac. It says, and confirm it the same unto Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant, saying unto thee will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance. When they were but a few men in number, yea, very few, and strangers in it. When they went from one nation to another, from one kingdom to another people, he suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes, saying, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm, man. You got it out.
You got it, Amawad.
Yeah, that's the promise given to our fathers. Going back to Luke, the first chapter, that which again, these people, they don't believe. They don't believe in the promises of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Most of them don't even believe that those people existed. They don't believe in the Most High. They believe in a so-called higher power and positive vibrations. When you believe in the Most High and you believe in the fathers and the promises, this stuff is plain, man. We have an inheritance, which again, we're the sons of the Most High. Like if you, it's really plain if you believe, but if you don't believe, then you have to come up some other way. You got to twist the scriptures to. This don't really mean slave. It just means, you know, or this don't really mean we're gonna take the heathen. We just gonna do this, and you know, they don't believe. Ultimately, it's a lack of belief that they're trying to phrase as their own doctrine, but they don't believe that, man. I got a real quick one. There's something else that's it's plain if you believe. All right, this is St. John chapter 14, verse 12. Verily, verily, and this is in red letters, it's Yahweh Shai. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Now, if you believe that Yahweh Shai resurrected, you believe that he performed miracles, you believe that he had control over the elements, Yahweh Shai is saying we're going to do greater works than him. So that should put you in a completely different spirit to where you don't look at yourself as a regular person. This society is going to continue forever. None of these things, this is nothing compared to what Yahweh Shai did. And he said we're going to do greater works than him. So if you believe that, you know we're going to, all of Esau's weapons, all of these heathen, everything that they have to set up their establishment, we're going to take it all down. You got it out.
And you got to believe that, man.
Yeah.
Believe that you're going to take the Edomites down, that you're gonna reign supreme dominance over the planet Earth, man, which was promised to us. You know,
I got something to back all y'all up real quick.
Oh, go ahead then. Let me get this one.
Hey, these are the positive vibrations of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, not what you people think out there with feeling good and loving and not hating and hugging a tree and committing adultery. This is Deuteronomy 11. I'm gonna start at 24. Every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours, from the wilderness and Lebanon, from the river, river Euphrates, even unto the uttermost sea shall your coast be. There shall no man be able to stand before you, for Yahweh your power shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land that ye shall tread upon, as he has said unto you.
Right, like I was going into earlier. We want the same fear that you coons and Uncle Toms and Simps have for the so-called white man, just other than the white man, you niggas look around with fear. We want that same fear, man. We want that same, having that same dominion, and we're going to get it. All right? We're going to get it, man. I had this one. This is Romans 9:4. All right? Going into, what we have, man. We have an inheritance and promises coming to us, man. This is 4. Who are the Israelites to whom pertaineth the adoption, the glory? The glory is the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? In the covenants, in the giving of the law, in the service of the Most High, and the promises. All right? And the promises, man. Give me Acts 26:6-7. So the promises was given to us, man. And in those promises, the Lord promised us so many things, man. Slaves, dominion, all right, our land back, blessings on top of blessings. These are the things that we're going to get. And we're looking for them. Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, the Most High promised us eternity.
Yeah, that's the most important, man.
So that's why the Lord say, save yourself from this untoward generation, man. They don't want, like, at the end of the day, they don't gotta want the kingdom of heaven, but we do. It's simple.
I got this one real fast. Back up, brother saying. This is Romans 15:8. It says, now I say that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach was a minister of the circumcision for the truth of the Most High, to confirm the promises made unto the fathers, and that the Gentiles might glory Yahweh for his mercy, as it is written, for this cause I will confess to thee among the Gentiles and sing upon thy name. Is there any more? See, I'll try to pass everything, but go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, this Acts 26:6-7 for you, Yakanan says, and now I stand and I am judged for the hope of the promise made of our power unto our fathers, unto which promise our 12 tribes, instantly serving our power day and night, hope to come.
Hope to come. And see, these things were done back then. We're catching up with the prophecies now, which we finna get him up, really get the promises, man. Which is going to be translated in the kingdom. And these things were told aforetime. Now, like I say, now we're in a time of actually being fulfilled. All right? Actually getting to actually see and feel and hold the things that the Most High once said that he was going to give us, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why it says in Romans 10:2 to back 10:1 to back you up. It says, brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to our power is for Israel, that he might be saved, that they might be saved. And that's a brethren right there, man. All right. We know ultimately in the kingdom of heaven, all Israel will be saved, but even in the kingdom, it's going to be levels in the kingdom. So Paul was praying more earnestly for those who serve the Lord on this side. All right. That's why it says brethren. Who are the brethren? All right. When you go into that, that's what? That's the men who is crying and sighing for the Lord to come and save them and get them. All right. And serving the Lord. Okay. That's why it says brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to our power for Israel, that they might be saved in a day is the elect, man. Mainly, first and foremost, okay? It says, unto which promise, back in Acts 26 and 7, our 12 tribes, see, instantly serving our power day and night, hope to come. For which hope's sake, King Agrippa, I am accused of the Jews, but that was the point.
Right.
Yep.
If y'all don't mind, I wanted to get this off the comment board, the brother Kabar. This Revelation 5, verse 10, and has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
Showing you the kingdom of heaven is gonna be on earth. That's a good one. Into water, bro. Y'all but y'all sharp brakatah.
Y'all about your mouth, y'all
Water, man. You know. Yeah, you want to say something on that? I'm a what?
Yeah, just backing y'all up, man. These are things that you have to believe. When you read about dominion in the scriptures, you have to believe that it's going to happen. When you read about a promise given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you have to believe that you're going to receive that. Jake find out they're Israel and just completely ignore what it means to be an Israelite. When you say you're an Israelite, you're announcing that you have a promise coming to you. You're announcing that you're above all nations that are upon the face of the earth. You're announcing that you're related by blood to the Messiah. These are things that Jake just look at, oh, that's a religion. Those are Muslims. Those are Christians. Those are the Israelites. Those are no. Stop right there. No, we're the Israelites. Yasha Allah, the sons of the Most High. We're not. It's not a religion. This is our inheritance, as the brother brought out. You got it, Doc.
Yeah. I was gonna get that Deuteronomy 32.
I read that.
Okay.
I read it. Yeah. That the portion of Israel is our power. I mean, you know.
Let me see some.
Rock 17 and 17 go with that as well, man.
Yeah, I was gonna definitely get that then. This is Sirach. This is Sirach 17:17. It says, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Lord's portion. All right. And it goes on to say, whom being his firstborn, he nourished it with discipline and gave him the light of his love. All right. Do it not forsake him. You know? And like I said, you got to believe those things, man. We're the most, when you like I'm a what I was saying, man, when you say that you're Israelite, you're actually pledging you don't want of the most baddest motherfuckers on planet Earth, man. Here it is, we on the bottom in the ghettos, the slums. We the most looked down on people, but we the baddest motherfuckers. Even in captivity, these motherfuckers still worship us, man. They put billboards, and right, they rock their hair, they rock their fitty caps, they rock the same shoes like us. They want to be us, man. Right? Their women want to be our women. Right? You're saying that you're the baddest. We are the baddest motherfuckers there is, man. You know, from man, woman, and child, we're the baddest. We're the baddest, man. We're the top of everything. These nations are nothing. Look at these nations. Look at Amalek, man. Amalek ain't shit, man. All right, Moab, the Moab man ain't shit. Only thing he can do is do nails, all right, and clean feet, man. The white man, this motherfucker, he can't do a goddamn thing, man.
Fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a fuck up. The white woman, she's a fuck up. Only thing she can do is suck a dick out of a goddamn condo, man. If you catching my drift. You know? Ain't nothing great about them goddamn Edomite women, man. Do Ishmaelites. Ain't nothing great about you sand niggas either, man. You know, and yeah, if we said it, ain't nothing great about you, man. When you go into your history, you have been nothing more than a bunch of goddamn what's the word?
Scavengers.
Scavengers, man. You're a scavenging nation. You wait till everybody and killed and tore each other to pieces, and you come and get what you can get off people, man. Go Go
You
ahead.
can't even name one great Ishmaelite on the planet right now. Like nobody. You could ask somebody to name a bunch of famous Jakes, they'd be all day, man. Name a great Ishmaelite.
Don't know none of them, man. I don't know. I thought of that when you just said that. My shit just went blank with a question mark in my head.
AI, the great Kali.
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
Muhammad, all 200 million of them. Because all of them name that.
They got the same name.
Bro, you know they're not great. They all got the same fucking name, bro. Come on, bro. They're not innovative.
Yeah.
All right. They're not formers. It's nothing, bro. They just don't have it. All right. There's men with the it factor that just got it. You know?
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing great about your nation, man. But like I say, let me see.
Look at this. That's what I want to say about that nigga Yagana. Look at this nigga. You think he ready to rule? Zoom in on him. This nigga got no facial hair, bald head. Get this nigga, bro.
I don't know about the Zoom video. Yeah,
you gotta hit shift and the plus sign.
Look at him. Look at him, Sarnetta right there.
It might not do it. It may do it kind of weird.
Man, bro.
Yeah, I can't zoom in.
Yeah.
Them niggas did need to go listen to Farrakhan, man. Look at this. Look at this nigga right here. Look at it. Get him. Yeah, just circle the mouse around his head. Look at this. Look at this nigga. This nigga he confused.
Yeah.
Look at him, man. You gotta come back through the loins of a righteous man. That's it. That's it. The end of this thing is simple. Just come back through a man who got it on this side. That's simple.
Yeah, when you wrestle with slavery being in the kingdom of heaven, you through, man. Slavery is in the Bible, all right? All throughout the Bible. And slavery is gonna be definitely in full effect in the kingdom of heaven that's gonna be on earth, man. All right? You can't wrestle with things like that. Jake wrestling with words, we went into that earlier. Very small topic. And Jake just don't want to rule, man. That's a sad part with you niggas, man. You in that house nigga mentality, man. I'm like Jake said, I'm being in the field nigga mentality. When Master House catch on fire, I'm gonna hope that bitch burn up some more. I'm not gonna save his ass. You niggas gonna save Master, man.
We sick.
We sick.
He believe that shit. Salakia.
What you about to say?
That dude on side and believe that shit, bro. Just like your boy who came out there and you asked him, do you believe that shit? And they say, yeah, we believe that shit.
Oh, you talking about
Goliath 7.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, D Melchizedek.
Yeah, Melchizedek. He believe that shit. That dude right there believe that shit. That's with him. He don't want rule either. He just with him. He told him some methodical shit and say, I don't want rule. And big boy right there with the bush, he with him? No, he not with him. Salaki. I saw the garment. Yeah, but them niggas don't want rule. And Sarnetta, he's just looking for views.
Yeah. I got a quick one to back up the elder.
Yeah, we can end it on that, man.
You had mentioned this earlier, but you brought it back because Jake wrestling, man. Jake is wrestling to his own destruction. This 2 Peter 3:16, as also in his epistles, talking about Apostle Paul, speaking in them of these things, in which some things are hard to be understood, which they that are unlearned and unstable rest, as they do also the other scriptures, unto their own destruction.
Yeah, man. And that's that guy. Oh, I know where y'all going at. I know what y'all gonna say. How you know all this, but you ain't came to the conclusion that slavery is gonna be in the kingdom. That you haven't came to the conclusion in the time if rape was possible. This is what you do. This is what you go to. All right. What's the brothers, the elders explain that perfect to you, man. Perfect, And Jake, you wrestle at these things, man. Which is sad, man. Which is sad. Because You can't never say that the Lord didn't get this word out for free. This is free, man. We ain't charging for it. All we ask that you be a diligent student and go look up the things that we'll say, you know. But let me see something. Checking the board. Other
Let me
than
just say real quick.
go ahead.
Yeah, it's the spirit that this lesson came about because, you know, we were just talking right before this came on. It's like all of these things that scoffers have a problem with, they seem like different issues, but the one thing they all have in common is Jake doesn't want to rule. When you look at the so-called rape issue, the slavery issue, all of these things have one common denominator. Jake doesn't want to take control of the earth. That's all it is. That's the bottom line of why a scoffer's a scoffer. They don't want dominion. You got it out.
Yeah.
Because he said something in that video too. He said that I think Elder Yashawama said, which, you know, back then with the rape issue, these are the things that should have been, this world they were living in should have been governed by the Bible anyway. He kind of got warped in the mind with that. Oh, like, why would you want something like that to be governing the world for us? You know, which is going to govern the world. These scriptures or these laws and commandments is going to govern the world and totally govern the world again, man, under our dominion. All right, because this is not these laws today is governed under the rulership of Esau, Edom / Satan, man. All right, this is the vibration that this world is under. It's under Satan, and Jake want to keep that going on because he get to do what he want to do. That's one thing about you so-called Negroes I learned throughout all my years in the truth. You niggas want to do what you want to do, man. You identify with the people of the Bible because you are the same stiff-necked, hard-headed people, man. When you bring up pork, the first thing Jake thinks in his mind, you're a Muslim. He don't want to stop eating the pork, nor the shrimps, nor the crabs, and any other abomination. Jake don't want to stop shaving. You niggas still want to get them big ass bumps in your face, them big ass waps and different things in your goddamn face, because you love to look good. All right. You niggas love to look, you want to look good for the women. Same thing with the hair. Niggas got them different wild ass hairstyles, linings and shit because you want to look good for the women. Like that. Like circle them again. Like this guy. Circle. Like that, man. You know?
God.
You niggas want to keep looking like Egyptians and shit, man. Because you love Babylon, man.
Man, no face real.
No.
Hey, Jake, that's like you say, them niggas ever learning but never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. And that's Babylon, man. Just a continuation of folly. All right. It's perpetual goneness, man. And bugness. The dreads of worseness in this place, man.
Right. Hey, man. So with that, man, until next time, we'll give all praises, glory, infinite honor to Yahweh. Double honor to the elders, apostles, GMS, peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.